What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And excuse me, I've got a bit of a cough today, so I'll try not to hack a whole lot, but I apologize if I do. Today, I want to rank my top 5 favorite Call of Duty games. I love Call of Duty. I've owned every version. And I've played every version, and I've done pretty well with every version of Call of Duty. I just got my Xbox annual report yesterday, and it says I'm in the top 3% of players of time invested into Call of Duty. So I play a lot, and I just really enjoy it. It's a great stress reliever. So let's talk about my top 5 favorite Call of Duty games. And my list is going to be different than yours. In fact, I'm 100% sure it's going to be different than yours, because my favorite game, in talking to other gamers in the gaming community, my favorite one is like nobody's favorite. So yeah, we'll start with number 5. Number 5 is Cold War. The reason that I like Cold War isn't the multiplayer game, which I enjoyed it, but for me, I really enjoyed the campaign in Cold War. There was a good story, and Call of Duty hasn't always had good stories in the campaign, but I really liked the story in Cold War. It kept me engaged, and it kept me playing the campaign, because honestly, I haven't finished every campaign in Call of Duty, because if the story loses me, then I lose interest, and I just click over to multiplayer. But the Cold War campaign was enough to keep me invested and enough for me to finish it. So Cold War would be number 5 for me. All right. Number 4 is Modern Warfare 3. So Modern Warfare 3 was kind of the precursor to Black Ops 6, and you'll hear about Black Ops 6 later on this list. But Modern Warfare 3, it had the multiplayer aspect, it had Resurgence, it had DMZ. I mean, it had all these different multiplayer options, and it was a really great opportunity to kind of click between games. If I got tired of playing all Shipment 24/7, I could click over to Resurgence. And Resurgence is fun. And if I got tired of that, okay, I can click over to play some DMZ or whatever. So Modern Warfare 3, I felt, was a very strong multiplayer version of Call of Duty. All right, so number 3 is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I loved Black Ops 2 when it came out. So I like I said, I had played the Call of Duty games before Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, I think, is when I really fell in love with Call of Duty. Had a great multiplayer game. I still remember, what was the yacht one called? I forget what the map on the yacht was called, but I still remember running around the yacht. That was a blast. I loved the zombie version of the game. For me, the farm was my favorite zombie map. Guys, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was so much fun, and I actually recently downloaded it on my Xbox Series X because I want to revisit it. It's been a while since I played it, and I want to revisit it, so I'm going to be doing that soon. So Black Ops 2, I have such great memories of playing the game, and like I said, it's kind of when I fell in love with Call of Duty. All right, number 2, my second favorite, is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the current game. And I just think that they have gotten to a point where in multiplayer, they are offering enough options in the maps. They're offering enough options as far as gameplay, as far as the different kind of games you can play in multiplayer. They're giving you more and more options for gunsmithing, upgrading your weapons. I'm loving playing through Prestige. I'm on Prestige level 7 right now. I blew through Battle Pass Season 1. I mean, it's just, there's enough in here that I am just staying consistently engaged with this game. Because it feels like I'm constantly leveling things up. You know, it's kind of like an RPG game. One of the tricks for RPGs and keeping you engaged is leveling up your characters. And that's something that Call of Duty has adapted really well, and I feel like that is best here in Black Ops 6, where I'm just constantly leveling up weapons, or leveling up, leveling up in Prestige, or leveling up in Battle Pass, or whatever. There's constantly leveling up, and I keep clicking those extra XP tokens because I just want to level up faster and faster. It's a lot of fun. I'm very much enjoying Black Ops 6, and it's my number 2. This could change over time, but right now it's number 2. All right, number 1. This is the version that I've never heard anybody say is their favorite, but it's mine. Me and my friends, we would get on every Friday night and play this together. I have a friend who lives in Florida. I have a friend who lives in Cincinnati. I have some friends in Dayton. You know, I've got friends who I don't get to see all the time. Some of them I only see once a year, but we got to hang out every Friday night while we played through Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Blackout was so much fun. It was a longer game, right? You would drop in, you would scavenge your weapons, you would find the safe, you would make sure that you had the setup that you wanted before you went and started hunting bad guys. And to me, there was this certain level of team cooperation that would take place in Black Ops 4 that you don't necessarily see in Call of Duty today. Maybe some in Resurgence, maybe some in some of the other longer form games, but definitely not in multiplayer. This was just a long game, a battle royale, where you could take your time, you could, find your loadout that you wanted, and then you could go hunting, or you could fortify a location and wait for people to come to you. There was so much strategy in it, and me and my friends, like I said, every Friday night for about 3 years. And I say that, understanding that there's some Fridays that didn't happen, but most Fridays for like 3 years, we played Black Ops 4 on Friday night. And it was so much fun. And I've got so much nostalgia tied to the game because of that. And I refuse to delete it from my Xbox, because I still jump back to it every now and then just to relive some happy memories. I don't think that any Call of Duty game since or before has had the same level of strategic thinking that went into being successful at Black Ops 4. So those are my top 5 Call of Duty games. What do you think of my list? Do you think it's completely crazy? Do you agree with me on any of them? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.